All right, guys, we're going to be reacting to Asuno's 50 win streak on Kaneki, bro. 50 win streak on Kaneki. Reaction request, funny enough, coming from Asuno himself. When we reacted to his Vecna, he told me to react to his Kaneki. Now we are going to be reacting to his Kaneki. I'm a man of my fucking word. I told him first get a win streak going, and then I'll react to it. He now has a 50 win streak, which is fucking insane, bro. I just want to say that. It's so crazy. I don't care if it's on Blood Moon. In a way, Blood Moon might make it harder. No? Survivors have gens that are done in half the time. Granted, they have to go pump at a gas station first to get the gas for the gen or the blood for the gen. But either way, gens are done so much quicker.
All right, guys, I finally did it. I got to have 50 win streak in Blood Moon.
This is my god, dude, Rize looks so good. I don't care, man.
I lose the streak. If I get 2 kills, then I lose. Yeah, there's no drawing in this mode, okay? If you don't know what Blood Moon is, it's events.
It's poo-poo, bro. It's so poo-poo, man.
That includes Fire Up, Brutal, Pain Rise, any gen trick you can think of, anything that affects token.
Yeah, this also makes it so much harder. Guys, I just want to say this right now. I don't care what I say later down the line, right? We're gonna give a fair review of everything, just like I always do, a fair reaction of everything. But I will say, a 50 win streak on Blood Moon is so impressive, primarily because, like he just said, you can't use a lot of the meta perks in Dead by Daylight. There's no there's really no ruin. There's really no need for pain res. Jolt doesn't work on these Blood Moon gens. Like this, oh my god, bro, this event was so killer side. Not cop. Well, zippity boppity boo. Reboot. My bad. All right, let's run it again. This event was so survivor sided that it's just so stupid. Why would you want to play this as a killer when you're nerfed? You can't use half of the perks in the game, and gens are done significantly quicker. You were at an all-time like low as a killer. Either way, I digress.
Like
it was so bad.
Mode. It's actually harder than normal because of how the game.
You can still use Kaneki.
The generators are even faster than normal. So yeah, it takes 3 cans to fill up a gen. This is insanely hard, and I got to over 50 wins in Blood Moon. Now this is my journey, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, I know some people on the internet like to believe every content creator fakes content, so I just want to show you this, guys.
Oh my god,
validate myself. So every game of the streak was recorded live on Twitch, obviously. So yeah, here we go.
This is gonna be a long video. I know this. I apologize, but like, I don't know if you guys have been in the space of Dead by Daylight recently, but Asuno is one of the most controversial like content creators or streamers in Dead by Daylight, like in today's era. People are on Asuno's neck, bro, for no reason at all, man. Like, I really don't understand the Asuno hate. He just seems like so like calm and chill, bro. He reminds me of like Cope, just like a very just like all around chill guy. Doesn't really like let anything get to him, but yet receives so much like hate and like slander for just playing Dead by Daylight, bro. Getting win streaks, getting popularity, bro. Right now he's the talk of the town primarily because he is blowing up and getting like attention. How the like what? How are people trying to cancel someone for getting attention? How does that even make sense? So they think everything he does is faked right now,
so
and
here we go.
I don't know.
Game 1, I'm just gonna skim through it. We win.
You know, I don't understand.
Just look at the counter at the bottom here. Game 2,
bro. Kaneki on Haddonfield is like 4, diabolical, man.
5, 6, 7, and so on, right? So I'm just gonna skim through it because obviously this is gonna take a long time otherwise.
Yep.
All right. Well, so day 1, I got to 21, and we ended there. All right. Now here's the second VOD. I'll skim through it.
Bro, there's no way. See, you shouldn't have to do this, bro. You shouldn't have to do this.
I killed everyone. There you go.
This is crazy, man.
Gonna be like that. Just add some more info to this. This is a 3K streak. If you know what that is, it's where you have to get 3 kills or you lose. So also drawing doesn't count. So if I draw, it means I lose the whole streak. All right. So 26, 31. You can see I play a lot, right? 39. I mean, it's a 8-hour, 30-minute stream. So 41, 42, 45, 47, 49.
Bro, I respect the receipts. I respect the receipts.
And the streak actually goes higher than this, but this is just the 50 streak video. So with that said, with that proven, I hope you enjoy.
Bro had to take 2 minutes of like video time to literally prove that he completed this. By the way, oh my God. Woo. Okay. Wait, we're starting this off at 47 wins already. We're starting it off at the latter half. Guys, this is what we call the money shot, right? We all love the money shot, boys. Unless your phone buffers and you're staring at a guy's ass for 10 minutes waiting for it to come back. But I digress.
Lock in. This map was really hard last time.
Okay.
We almost lost
Yokomoka. Okay, what are we running? Infectious Fright, Forced Hesitation, Weave of Attunement, and Franklin's. Okay, this is going to be a massive...
knowledge of everyone on the map right now. Go.
Weave Attunement kind of build. Yep. Drops their item. Now he's going to see everyone's aura who passes that item. Massive. Okay. Also, I think this was...
See, the hitbox was so big that it literally scuffed me. It literally scuffed my chase. He would have died there.
Is this pre-nerf Kaneki? I actually don't know. I've heard a lot of people say, like, even post-nerf Kaneki is... It almost feels the exact same way. Okay, huge. Go for the slug. Forced Hesitation on this survivor right here. Wrapped around, I think. Nope. Dude, look at that value. Yep. Funny enough, too, it tells you when there's Weave Attunement, but a lot of survivors don't really, like, know the perk, per se. So they don't know how to counter it. You counter it by going back and picking up the item and placing it in the corner of the map. That is the only way to play against this, and it's the best way to make give the killer zero use out of their perk. But a lot of pub matches, people don't know this, and they will stay running around the like the item, like they're doing some like chief dance or something like that. They're about to sing Kumbaya by the campfire. I don't necessarily understand it, but I do know in pubs it's super strong. Against a team that knows what they're doing, Weave of Attunement is pretty cheeks. I will say that. But Franklin's, you will always get value. This is pre-nerf? Okay. Free hit. Yep.
Thank you.
No, why would she stun him out of that animation? Wait, what? Okay, that was a misplay on the survivor.
Lost. I didn't know where he went.
Get a hook here. Bro, why? What are these survivors doing, bro? Okay.
You know what?
Drop.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yep. Okay, bro. Fell for the bait. Zoned out of her mind, bro. Forced Hesitation on these survivors. Look at this. She makes zero distance. He honestly didn't even need to use...
hesitation.
Yeah, he honestly didn't even need to use...
So slow because of hesitation, bro.
His Kagune leap right there, but still. These survivors are slowed as well. Claude absolutely makes it nowhere. Yep. Bro, he fucking destroyed these guys. And then they're all gonna like DC when they all get slugged, right? This is just kind of how the state of DBD is. Guys, I love...
I'm sure there's unbreakable. I've been having a lot of unbreakables today.
I love like the being able to DC, but I also like hate it because it's like, yes, you slugged. Is it like the nicest way to play the game? No, but at the same time, it's like you did work for that slug. It's not like you just didn't. If all like 4 survivors get slugged, it's kind of like their fault in a way. Like that means like they were sitting next to each other and giving the killer way too much like power in the match. Like spread out a little bit. Okay, wait, that Dwight actually played that perfectly. He could have waited a couple more seconds. I think majority of the time, what you want to do is sit there once a Kaneki grabs you, wait for the power to run out, and then power stun to get like the utmost time out of it.
He cooking. He cooking.
Out there. To be fair, there's nothing you can do there. There's nothing you can do there.
48 wins? That'll be
DCs,
wins.
DC,
we take those.
DC.
We like those.
Bro, that was a quick game. You popped off. Watch the bot 4%, bro. Watch the bot 4%.
Especially in events like this. Well, it's even harder than a normal game. And you're also high streak on top of that. I don't know where I have no idea where the Nia is though. Right by the hook?
I believe also, and I could be wrong, but I think he constantly changed builds as well. All so like, it's not like he was running like the same thing over and over again. Yeah, like look at this. Look at this. A completely new build already. So he's constantly floating through builds, not getting too complacent with one. Bro, like he's almost chaos shuffling right now and still kind of like dominating everybody. So we still have Infectious Fright. We got rid of the Weave Attunement and Franklin's. Maybe he wasn't getting enough value out of it, he thought. Gonna be going to Blood Favor. Blood Favor on Kaneki is like probably his #1 OP perk.
Start again.
You're constantly getting free injure states. Look at this. White has nothing, and there's no windows really on this map because this map is just straight poo-poo. We all know this. Huge. Infectious Fright, he knows where that person is, can leave and get a damage state with his Kagune. Free. And then go to the next person on your left. Okay.
Let's get on the hook.
Dwight just chilling, bro. Dwight just chilling.
Any type of cleanse right now.
Okay. Plaything and Devour.
One guy's on totem right there.
Bro, spamming the space bar. Bro, spamming the space bar. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, was trying to do the totem. Ooh, got one of them.
I feel like he's in the locker.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think that Survivor's in the locker, but I'm not sure. Bro, like the distance you gain with Kaneki is like actually insane. I will say, I noticed that Asuno isn't necessarily like using any of like the techs that I see like a lot of like other Kanekis using. Like, let's just say, for instance, like the slingshot or anything like that. He's kind of just like normally playing and just like shitting on everyone, which in a way is also really impressive. It's like if you shit on everyone without using like a killer's most powerful.
Need a hook fast that cancels cleanser. I'm cooked. Ah, fuck, yeah.
Brother is like abusing his spacebar, bro. What the fuck, bro? Bro, it only takes one click of the spacebar to pick a survivor up. Oh my god, bro. It's like he just got a quick action event in a video game and he's trying to like spam it, dude. It's like spam X so you don't die or whatever. Bro just murdered that spacebar. R.I.P. bro. Someone order him a new one. Just absolutely violated that thing. He's usually insane when it's not an indoor map or Eerie. Oh my god. Yep. This was before they nerfed auto aim by 94%.
They got both.
Okay.
They got my Devour too, huh? That's fucked.
I think Dwight is.
30 ads. Stop lying, bro. You do not have 30 ads. I don't even run that many ads. My ads are low. Why are we lying?
I think Dwight might be the best player in this stack. Easily.
What's the purpose of that?
No, he got stuck, bro. He could have made that. By the way, in this entire time, not a single generator has been done. These survivors are starting way too many different generators and not committing to one. Huge. They got the Dwight off immediately. This is like, okay. I want to talk about this too. This is another thing. Guys, we're going to point out every single flaw. Guys, I'm like one of those like coaches, right? Like I always say this. Am I the greatest Dead by Daylight player? No. But like after 8 years of playing the game, I understand a lot. And I can see it. And like all the what's the word? Bad plays, I guess you could say, or like inconsistent plays that are made throughout every game I watch and react to. A lot of times, survivors never let people hang, bro. Like, it's their first hook. They have a minute to sit on this hook. 30 seconds, whatever the fuck it is. I forget. Either way, they have so much time to sit on this hook. You don't have to go for them immediately, bro. That's what the killer wants you to do. The killer wants you to go for the hook, especially someone like Kaneki, who punishes saves so easily, man. And you're going for hooks immediately. I mean, you're going for unhooks immediately. Bro, just use that 30 to 45 seconds to sit on a gen. Use reassurance, like giving you an extra like minute or giving them an extra minute to sit on the hook. Yes, it's one person out of the game, but the killer in the back of their mind is going to be like, okay, I'm going to kind of like sit on this and see if I can get like another easy chase, another easy down. That's what all killers think about. And you're just not like playing off of that. You're letting the killer just fucking like terrorize you.
Thanks for dude.
See, like Yui's on hook, Jane should be running across the map, and doing our best to loop across the map. I wouldn't be going for playthings right now like they're doing. I mean, it could be Bloodfear that they're trying to take out as well. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. And Devour. This is AI. Okay, Yui had Deli. Personally, I probably would have waited for him to pick up and then pop Deli. That way it's like a safe getaway. Huge Palestine. Bro, I'm gonna commentate everything on this game, bro. I don't care. When I did it before, people flamed me in the comment section for calling every single mistake that survivors were doing. But I mean, you know what? Some people might not know it's a mistake and might be doing it, and they might learn from this commentary. You know what I mean?
What's up, Zizo? How are you?
Bro, I forget that you could kick the gas cans.
You dropped the can for me. You see the can? You dropped the can.
Bro, just wait, does the can
you put it down
in the event mode count as an item for like weave attunement? Like if he was running Franklin's, will they drop the can and the can give him weave attunement? Wait, bro, that actually might be tech. They can get mad all they want. Yeah, a lot of people get mad for my opinions and my critiques on games when I'm like probably just above average of a player. But that's kind of just like how coaches are in like pro teams, right? They're not the best player. They might have above average game skills, but their knowledge and experience is vast, you know?
Shit.
Kind of like Odds, right? Odds necessarily isn't the greatest like player in the world, but bro, he knows so much about Dead by Daylight that he has an advantage over most players, primarily because of his ball knowledge. You know what I mean? Bro's been playing Dead by Daylight since his adolescence. Thousands and thousands of hours. Like, Ozzy knows more than me, bro. And I feel like I know a lot. As narcissistic as that sounds, like I said, like I know I'm not the greatest player, but I know so much about this game. After 8 years, bro. I know so much.
How you blue? All right, chat, lock in. You got this, guys. What are you gonna tell him?
I didn't even ask about that either.
Locked
Bro
in.
is blue, but that's probably colorblind, right? Colorblind filter.
They're not locked in. No one replied. Locking. They're ignoring.
Bro, being above average is easy since most people don't try to be good or don't put enough effort to be good. Yeah, that's true. I feel like I don't put enough effort, or a lot of times I don't try.
We're unlocked, I can see.
But I try and go for like purely like entertainment when streaming over like prioritizing like sweating, if that makes sense. Like I always say, guys, I'm more of like a personality than I am just like a sweat. I used to be a sweat when I was like younger, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, bro. I'm in my unk phase, bro. 24 now.
Yo, 49 wins.
Just turned 24. 24 now.
Yeesh. We getting there.
Otz is really good, bro. He was cooking in a 1v1 tourney. Like I said, Otz is good. I'm not saying Otz is bad.
Thank you, guys.
I'm just saying compared to like other people that have like as many hours as he does.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
Unlucky. I just found you. Okay.
They're all just like every take when it comes to Dead by Daylight is a hot take, basically. Bro, there's no winning this actually. Like, oh my god, never mind. Shit's hatch.
Oh fuck. They gave me the snap.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
Scuffed. Gave me no angle. All right, 49 still though. But unlucky.
Huge. 5gen win on that mode is wild. Yeah, he absolutely destroyed that team. But that team was making so many mistakes as well. Okay, back to the Weave attunement build.
Hard part's always finding someone start again. That's the max, the hardest challenge.
See, and I know Asuno doesn't have a crazy amount of time. This is one of those things. If Asuno does watch this, bro, if you watch this, a little bit of ball knowledge, survivors always spawn caddy corner to where you are. Like he was just saying, the hard part is finding survivors. If you spawn, okay, think of it like a box. If you spawn in this corner, survivors spawn in this corner. They always spawn diagonal to your location. Essentially, the farthest location that the game can put them in. And if you spawn like in the middle-ish, then it could be like almost like a Y, right? It could almost be like they could be in your top right, they could be in your top left, or they might spawn a little bit to your left. It changes with like every map, but they are always, majority of the time, like it's a 90% overall, bro, in a corner of the map.
Doing that before your gens get pumped.
I'm gonna go watch Chicken Jockeys? What the fuck?
Yeah. Good so far.
Okay, she ran into that.
Can you guys stop at the commands?
I think she could have baited that.
Chill for a
Just
second.
sat behind the wall.
Do it after the game. Not during.
Bro's locked in.
Can I get a grab? It's kind of iffy right now. That's a nice down.
She misplayed that, yeah.
Not right now, bro. Lock in. This is for 50. Everything's on the line right now.
Bro's stressed, bro. He's so stressed. Bro, when I was win streaking on Freddy, I was the exact same way. I think when win streaking, you should probably just like not even read chat, bro. Like turn it off, don't look at it. Like they're only gonna troll you.
Bro, just oh my god. Bro, if he does the English copy paste one more time, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Bro, just delete his message and say
what are all the survivors doing in a corner of the map, bro? Wait, they're selling.
So long.
Hey yo. Look at that. Okay, that was actually beautiful. Okay, that was actually beautiful. A crazy zone, bro. Beat her to the window. Zone her into the middle of like Kandahar, bro. She had nowhere to go. Okay, that was a beautiful play. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Bro said, let him cook. Dude, look at that weave of attunement value. Power struggle? Maybe? No? Okay.
What is it? This one? Nice.
These hills are amazing. Dude, look at this. Look. Oh my god. Okay. If he would have aimed at the tree, he could have gotten insane like distance there. But hills like that are amazing for like transversal when it comes to Kaneki. But you could literally get across the map with it. That's why like a lot of times, like when I play Kaneki, I like to like go up a hill just to make like max distance I can. It just helps you traverse the map a lot quicker. Get to an area you need. Dude, look at that weave of attunement still giving them value.
Can you mix this?
Okay, main's gonna be a little bit of a. Okay, went for the window. I fuck with that.
It's live.
Yeah.
Now he's going to
huge life.
This is bomb. It's a really good loop.
She has to drop this. No, dude, she greeted that?
I'm gonna go to that ore over there.
What? Someone put womp womp. No, bro. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Survivors not knowing what to do against Weave of Attunement, man.
Get this pick up. Thanks the phone, dude.
Leon had to have known it was Weave of Attunement, and that ASUNO would know that he was right there. It literally shows you, man. Like it pops up in the bottom right of your what do you call it? Like a basically like a debuff. She's cooked. She's so cooked.
Nice. Yo, what's up, man?
I want to say too, I don't know if you guys are like also noticing this. He aims at the ground a lot of times because the hitbox for survivors is widest at their their lower back to like ass cheek area. So aiming at the lower ground gives them like the best chance of like hitting the like almost like the ghosting, if you will, like the last little after effect of the survivor and downing them around pallets. So it's actually really smart. And then of course, when someone's going for a window vault, you want to aim super high.
Okay,
even without perfect movement, his knowledge of maps and finding survivors before they finish gens is huge. I agree. I agree.
Well, at least we have one kill.
Okay.
Two.
They can abuse this window for like a second. Going up top, there's gonna be a massive pallet right here. Yep. I was about to say, she can make it downstairs into this, yep, huge window. Oh my god, he still got that. Bro, she got a medium vault on that. That's so unfortunate. Okay, Shaq's gonna be humongous. Yep, smart for just leaving. Look at that weave attunement, dude. Oh my god.
Power.
Bro, okay, I just want to say this. Weave attunement in any main building in Dead by Daylight is, oh my, it's borderline cheating, bro. Like you've just won. It's so good to play like Hag, run Weave of Attunement, and like maps that are like really booty, like Swamp. Getting an item down on like the wharf main building, you can see the entire building top and bottom. It's so like, oh my god, dude, it's so good. Huge, bro. Huge landing. Yeah. Force hesitation on this Leon.
Get power on this guy. One power.
Okay, she has this strong power right here.
You are in the YouTube video right now. If you follow, you're in the video. If you talk, you're in the video.
Okay, huge.
For cooking, thank you.
I mean, look, he has 1 dead at 3 gens, and the other 2 people are injured and really just scrambling at this moment. It's really just over for them.
The first 50 event streak, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
We are it? Yes, sir.
Nice. Gonna be able to get that unhook.
Match. It's looking
Wait,
good so far.
He didn't? Oh, no, he did go for the unhook. I was about to say. The Lodi was just there creating scratch marks for them. This guy just say, yo, YT, buy me AOT skins. What the fuck? Dude, Infectious is just like, it's so massive on Kaneki because he has a 40-meter tear radius, which is equivalent to like Wesker's, I believe. I think Wesker and, oh my god, Wesker and Kaneki have some of the biggest tear radiuses in the game. On something like Midwich, you have map-wide coverage while using Infectious Fright. It's so nuts. Same thing with Jolt. I think Jolt is an insane perk like to use on Kaneki. Gets the most like value, I think. Okay, she's playing this beautifully. Windows blocked though. Yep. I was surprised the bite didn't kill her. The vaulting over and then like the bite or whatever that comes with Kaneki's vault, which is kind of weird. I don't even know if that should be like a thing, but is what it is. Yeah, the game's like over.
Yeah, we got rid of Shaq, which is nice.
It's just cooked. Like they're just cooked. There's nothing they could do. They still have like all these strong pallets in main though. Never mind, that one's gone. I lied. I'm a filthy liar. I apologize. Mediums. Dude, that's such a hard window to get a fast vault on. You have to like just immediately like flick your mouse left and then
that's why
go right.
It's hesitation. He's running.
They just can't do anything, man. This is literally a pub stomp right here. I just realized that Leon left. What the hell? I don't understand why people like leave in these like scenarios when the game is literally almost over. Like, why would you give yourself a ban when
decisive.
The game will be over in like 10 minutes or so? You know what I mean? Like, how much of a hurry are you in? It's like you play the 10 minutes out or you get banned for like a few minutes, you know? And like by the time you even get into a game, I don't know. Like you get like no BP. Window. Oh my god.
I have to vault faster with that one. Go. Hook here.
Oh, bro. Bro's like spacebar is getting pounded more than a Brazzers girl. Like, nah.
Forgotten about that one.
Oh my god. Spacebar noise. That's funny. Bro's just violating that thing. Okay, this is a bot. He's gonna pre-pull pallet. Wait, what? Bro, what the bot doing? Bro, is he trying to mind game the AI? Bro, you can't mind game the AI, man. They're gonna make like the weirdest pathing known to man.
Then we can do that. He got some distance. He might have life, maybe.
Is he trying to get the 4K? Good. Hiding in a locker?
Laura's in a locker.
Yeah.
Laura's in a locker that we didn't see her.
Like that 40-meter tear radius on this map, especially if like you're in the middle of the map, almost makes it around.
No, she might be
90% of it.
This will tell us for sure.
Nope. Okay. Yep, she was in a locker.
She's in a locker though, right?
Yeah, she was in a locker. Yep.
Okay. GG's.
Hey, the Lori was smart. And he got a 4K on his 50th weapon. On 50th weapon. What the? 50th game. 50th game. I can't speak, bro. I'm flabbergasted.
50.
Hide and seek gamer. Bro, Rize just looks so good.
Oh,
bro.
You guys are in the video. Say hi, YouTube. You're in the video.
She was like so worth the 20 bucks. Like, I don't care, man. I don't care what anyone says. Ads.
GG's. 50 wins done. I'll see you, ghouls, tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say it again. Asuno receives so much like unwarranted hate. Like he really is just like a chill ass dude, just gaming, man. This is like what we all like grew up loving to do. And to get like hated for it, primarily because you're finally getting recognition. Bro, like I've been watching Asuno ever since you guys gave me that reaction request. Bro, I've caught so many of his streams, bro. I was watching his streams when he was averaging like 40, 50 viewers and just chilling. And he's literally doing the exact same thing, just chilling, gaming. Now he averages like somewhere around like 300 to like 600, I think, viewers. And now he's getting absolutely just like shitted on just because he's finally getting viewers. Like, bro, he was streaming like almost every single day. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. GG's, bro. GG's. Absolutely love the video. Keep up the good work, man. I don't know. Why choose Kaneki and not continuing to play Vecna? Well, from my understanding, and forgive me if I'm wrong, like I'm obviously I'm not Asuno. I believe that his Vecna videos, he was the #1 Vecna, like okay, the #1 Vecna, I believe NA. He made thousands, okay, not thousands. Whoa, I'm going crazy. He made like hundreds of like, okay, 100 might also be crazy. He made a lot of Vecna videos, was known as a Vecna main, but people were kind of getting tired of his Vecna gameplay because he was just winning all the time. He was so good that people got tired of seeing him win and struggle just because he was so good at the character. So his views were struggling on YouTube. So he knew he needed to make a change, and like by the stars, bro. Kaneki was revealed and released in PTB, and in the PTB, he did what no one else did. He played Kaneki until they took him out, or like till the PTB ended. He waited hour queue after hour queue and made like 20 Kaneki videos before he even came out, and streamed Kaneki every single day for like 10 hours a day. So when Kaneki was getting released, he was already known as the Kaneki main. You know what I mean? And when he got full released, everyone was like just waiting and anticipation. Like, oh my God, this is the Kaneki. Bro put in the most hours. He knows the character the best above anyone else because he put the time in and waited the hour-long queues. So of course they're gonna be like, okay, this guy's like, everyone wants to see the best of a killer. See how they can perform at a high level. And why wouldn't you go watch Asuno? He put in the most time. You know what I mean? And it worked, you know? It worked. Now he has hundreds of viewers on average, and his videos are fucking popping off. I don't know. I'm like genuinely like impressed. I'll give him, like, you can call it glaze all you want, but it's more like just like admiration of just like dedication, you know? GG's Asuno.